Do you want to make out?
Nope.
Because I don't either. It's not what I'm into right now.
Making out?
Yeah.
What are you into?
Talking.
Yeah.
The Fall Guy is the best movie of the year, bar none. It is
What?
so
What?
much fun.
Joe!
Dude, come on now,
Joe.
it is
Joe,
so much
come
fun.
do press with
Can we-
us.
can we
Come
quote
do
you
press
on
with
that?
us.
You can quote me on that. It has the best,
Done.
the perfect blend of action, comedy, and romance. There's something in it for everybody. Now,
Oh,
Can we
Ryan,
put that on the poster?
put that on the poster, quote it, put it on the trailer, put it everywhere.
yes.
Ryan, stunt people are often, they work tirelessly behind the scenes and perform the riskiest jobs on set and remain largely invisible. How did you collaborate with your stunt performers and the doubles in the film, Ben Jenkins and Justin Eaton, along with stunt coordinator Chris O'Hara?
You know, I was like, you know what, guys? You got this. I'll be over here if you need me. I was very happy to be the first actor to say I did none of my own stunts in this movie. I was very happy to leave it to the professionals. I've had a stunt double probably my whole life. I mean, and there's always this strange moment where they come in, they do all the cool stuff, they get none of the credit, they leave, and then we sort of pretend like I did it. And it's just so fun and such an honor to be a part of something that shines the light on them and shows them to be the real unsung heroes of the industry, you know. And records were broken in this movie, and it just was, you know, David is obviously a former stunt guy, so he just surrounded us with the best of the best, and the film really does become a love letter to the stunt community and their legacy.
It really does. Now, Emily, David's journey kind of mirrors Jody's journey. He's one of the best directors out there right now, and his experience with stunts really helps kind of create these amazing cinematic action sequences. Can you talk about working with David Leitch and producer Kelly McCormick to craft the character of Jody?
I mean, the two of them were a real inspiration and a source of love for everyone on set because, you know, they're married in real life. They're an amazing couple. It was really inspirational to be watching them work together, and they're so collaborative. It's the idea of enjoying the chaos on set and the aliveness and the beauty that comes out of that. And they're both open-hearted. They're they've got spirited opinions about stuff, but it doesn't kind of handcuff anything anyone else might bring to the table. And so I'm not sure there could have been a better director for this movie because he understands stunts better than anybody. He's lived that life. He knows how to celebrate them. He also knows how to shoot the stunts so brilliantly. He shoots action like nobody else. And he said one time it was very beautiful to him that both Chris Nolan and Steven Spielberg have taken him aside separately going, so how did you do this and how did you shoot that? And David's so humble that he's like, I can't believe these directors are talking to me like I'm on their level. But I was like, you are. Like, and maybe David will always have the humility of a stuntman. Like, you know, he's got that selflessness and that sweetness to him, and he's just lethally brilliant at what he does.
Let's do it later. Want to go to a beach somewhere?
Drink a spicy margarita.
Make some bad decisions.
Yes.
I do have one last question for you. Now, Ken from Barbie and Colt both are led by love in different ways, but the requirements for the performance is very different. Can you talk about how the comedic and action chops were tested differently in Fall Guy as opposed to Barbie?
You actually beach.
I got
in this.
to actually beach in this, which was nice. It was like I think he's kenning very hard for Jody's Barbie.
Yeah.
So that was good prep because I had to ken as hard as I could.
I feel like she's not as nice as Barbie, though. I feel like she's not as receptive in the beginning as Barbie's more open-hearted, maybe.
He admires her just as much as Ken admires Barbie.
True.
She's his North Star.
Yeah.
And he really gets to beach finally. He doesn't. I still don't know what that actually is, but he gets.
Ken doesn't know. It's okay. He doesn't know
Right.
either.
But this was a little different in that it was sort of, we were able to feather in what was happening on the movie into the comedy of the movie. Like, for instance, we didn't really know how our movie was going to end.
You can do it.
Because it was so stunt dependent, and we were trying to figure out how, if we were going to be able to make this jump, or we're going to be able to break these records, like what was the weather going to be. So we were always working towards what the real ending of our film would be, and at a certain point we were like, oh, let's just put that in the movie. So then it became an opportunity for our characters to try and figure out what was going to happen in her movie. And And I always try and tell this story, and I never can find a way to make it
Listen, we're gonna
work.
go. We need to run some focus groups
Yeah.
with this answer that you're trying to
Yeah,
reach.
I need to
for.
take less calls.
He's had 12
And
swings at
do-
this answer, and
Yeah.
you still haven't stuck it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to
I need a
basically.
stunt person to stick the landing on this one for me.
He's basically trying to emphasize how
Do it for me, Emily.
meta our movie is, the idea of life imitating art, and the idea that we can use the spectacular backdrop of a action sci-fi western like Metal Storm to imitate the real lives of Jodie and Colt, and maybe use our own real lives as Ryan and Emily to bring in.
You see why it's hard?
It's hard. Just
and
don't
I
even
thought
do
you
it.
had it.
I know meta is hard to explain. Just leave it. Abandon it.
Well, look, people should go see it for themselves because it is the best movie out there. You guys are fantastic.
Joe, I'm
Thank
apologize.
you.
Joe,
That-
this is why
you
we
deserve
need
better
you
than
on the
that.
poster and
Yeah.
not us.
Hey, you guys are the best. I'll do I'll promote anything you guys want. This film is fantastic. Best movie of the year, guys.
you.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Joe, so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Appreciate
Take care,
it.
everybody.
How'd we do, boss? Really?
Yeah,
Holster that.
it's holstered. It's done. Forget, you never saw it.